Hello and welcome back to another episode of Crypto Genesis. My name is Nico van der Berg and today we're going to talk about Bitcoin. So over to the charts. Okay, so I've got the Bitcoin chart on the hourly chart today. I'm starting off here because I just wanted to talk about this trade that I got involved in yesterday. As you can see, the price clearly was rejected by this middle trend line of the falling channel. And Bitcoin actually did hit my target just before it started going down. So as I said, I'll reassess when I get up here. I took half of the position off the table and I moved my stop loss to break even. And then literally a couple of minutes later, my other half of my position got stopped out at break even. So overall, a profitable trade. I'm very happy with the setup and the way it played out. So let's go to the daily chart first and let's see what's happening. So here we are. And we can see that Bitcoin is currently on this inside of this liquid zone right here, this green box. I believe that this could be a support level. And if we do see some kind of bounce play out here, I don't think it's going to be a very big bounce. I think it's going to be similar to yesterday, between 1 and 2% move, because I think this is clearly wanting to come lower. Looking at Bitcoin right now, it does look like we're going to push down to at least 6,700. So I would expect the Bitcoin price to come much lower now. I'm definitely back to bearish again. I was a little bit short-term bullish with this push back up. I thought we might have had an opportunity to break this to the upside, but right now my bias is a little bit more to the bear side right now. If we look at what the daily chart is telling us, is yesterday we had this little bounce from the 10 simple moving average, then came down and crashed straight through it. And right now we're being rejected by that same 10 simple moving average on the daily chart. So I believe we could expect a move down to from where we are right now to at least another 2.3% move to the downside, I would say. But yeah, it's difficult. This market is really difficult to open up any position trades at the moment. Most of my trades are just quick in and out of the market trades. It's not giving us the swings to really start bringing in the bigger chunks of the market. Um, Mainly because we're probably just consolidating most of the time. I mean, this would have been a proper swing if you got involved in this swing. That would have been a nice chunk in the market. But I'm talking about the big swings from the weekly chart. We haven't seen any reason to believe that there's a next swing coming. But if you caught these swings, I mean, look at these huge moves that you can take. So yeah, I think we'll have to see how Bitcoin reacts to this 100 exponential moving average, this red one right here. That does line up with our green box on the 4-hour chart, which has acted as support and resistance before. So I think we'll probably push back down here. This would be a zone that I'll be looking for a possible long entry, maybe just a short-term little bounce to the upside. I'll be happy to manage risk from this position as well. So that's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. Let's go back to the daily chart and let's jump through the rest of the market. Let's look at the Dow Jones. Like I said yesterday, if we're that close to target, I usually just take it. So I closed the position on the Dow, made a very good trade here. Never even came close to any kind of drawdown. Had our orders around this area here. We got triggered the moment we hit this green box. So we got triggered at a limit buy on 27,405. I was our first. Our second one was a couple of pips below that, and our very last one was actually right here at the bottom here on this white line here. So we would have started with a small position, which we did, and then we got into a little bit of a bigger position, but unfortunately it never really triggered the full position, but that's okay. The little bit it did trigger was enough to make a decent amount of money, and we saw this little bounce playing out. already taken the profits of the table. My stop loss is now on break even. I've got a very, very, very small amount still involved in this trade. Okay, so let's go over to gold. So I'm still expecting gold to go a little bit lower than it is right now. I would expect gold to at least start pushing back down into this green zone, and then we'll reassess from there. Nothing really at this moment, except for the fact that I do think it's going to come lower. I wouldn't be happy to open up any kind of position here. I wouldn't trade this right now. I would wait for a better entry and some kind of perfect setup before I get in. So on gold, I expect it to come down, but I'm not trading it. So let's look at NASDAQ. Oh, and somebody asked me the other day, what do I trade when it comes to crypto and Forex and stocks? What is it, everything that I trade? And well, basically everything you see here on my screen is what I trade. Trade some Forex, I trade all these different kinds of cryptocurrencies. The ones with the marks are open positions. So you can see what I'm currently trading that I've got open, except for gold. Gold isn't open anymore, so I'll just tick that one. The Dow Jones, we have one open. This is just an index. That's not something I can trade. Got one open on silver. These are all orange because I'm not currently trading those. I've currently got a couple of orders open on Forex, as you can see. But yeah, I'm not trading the NASDAQ, not the NAS 100. Well, I am, but not on these charts. These are just the charts that I use for these videos. Okay, so let's look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ kind of just consolidating. I think we're going to flag out here for a while. Perhaps we can already put in this trend line and say as soon as we break this trend line to the upside, we can expect some more upwards movement. But yeah, I think this is probably just going to go sideways for now. Let's look at the NAS 100. I am currently trading the NAS 100. And like I said in yesterday's video, it does look like we're starting to put in a top here. What I did like about this is that we broke above the green zone, closed above the green zone on a daily chart. So I want to see how this now reacts on the 4-hour chart and how this zone supports price or rejects price. So that's going to be interesting to see. So far, it does look like we could be bouncing here. Apologies if my internet is a little bit slow. Let me just see here. Yeah, I would say we could possibly go a little bit lower. I would say around the bottom part of this green box, this green zone, could be a good place to target another buy in. But for now, it does look toppy to me, even if it does push up once more. So if you're involved in any kind of trade, we've traded this as a breakout. It was a beautiful ascending triangle. We entered the trade as soon as we broke it to the upside and had that little bit of a retest the next day. So we were looking at this break right here. Once we closed the daily candle above this white line, this white horizontal line, we went down to a lower time frame, waited for a little bit of a retest in that zone. Got it from this exponential moving average right here. We got the retest, rejection, and then this push back up. So that was our reason for entry in this one. And we wanted to make sure it's a definite breakout, a confirmed breakout. We got involved in this trade and we traded it all the way up. When we got close to targets, we took some profits off the table. When we put in this double top right here with that bearish divergence, we took some money out, some of the trade out. And I think we still have a very, very small position open. I'll have to check and I'll confirm on tomorrow's video. And sometimes I lose a little bit of track of all the open positions because some of them I trade personally and some of them I just follow. Okay, so thank you so much. If you enjoyed the content, please give us a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And if you're a trader out there, remember to trade in the green. Okay, cheers for now. Bye bye.